We want to move away from the Capitol for a moment and bring in our correspondent, Bill Melugin, who's at the Capitol Arena, where the events will get underway a bit later today. And you got some news and more, Bill. What's happening? Good morning to you.
Bill, good morning to you as well. The crowd's starting to fill in here at Capital One Arena, where we expect upwards of 20,000 people to be on hand here later today when President Trump arrives. And I'm told by a Trump administration official that when Trump gets here, he will be signing a handful of executive orders at this arena in front of this crowd. Take a look. Right over my shoulder here, you'll see they got a little desk set up for him on stage here to sign those orders. You can imagine how crazy this crowd is going to go when he makes some of those announcements. What's he going to talk about? I'm told by Trump administration officials 10 of his executive orders today will be border related, one of which very significant. He's going to announce a federal deployment of U.S. troops to the southern border under U.S. Northern Command. As for what we're expecting today, President Trump won't get here until later this afternoon. There is a massive line of people waiting to get in here. It snakes as far as the eye can see down multiple city blocks. We don't know how they're deciding who they're going to let in. It seems like it's kind of a first come, first served basis. But remember, the inauguration initially supposed to be outdoors. They were expecting a couple 100,000 people. They moved it indoors due to the cold weather. The parade is going to be in here at Capital One Arena, where there's only about 20,000 seats to fill, 20,000 capacity here. So it seems like there's going to be a lot of disappointed people who unfortunately won't be able to get in here. But this feels like it's going to be a Trump rally on steroids, guys. They got the Jumbotron on behind us. Every single time they show Trump on the screen, the crowd that's filling in here, they go absolutely crazy. They went haywire when you guys just showed the shot a few moments ago of Trump and Biden standing next to each other. But we're going to be waiting here. Trump won't be here till this afternoon, but you can expect it's going to be electric. There's going to be a big vibe in here with his supporters when he sits down at that desk and starts signing orders, reversing Biden policies, and securing the southern border, which was one of his biggest campaign promises. We'll send it back to you.
Bill, my schedule says 3:30 parade begins. Is that what you know?
We're hearing around that, 3 to 4 p.m. range,
Okay.
but that's assuming everything's running on time. But yeah, starting to fill in here. It's going to be packed by this afternoon. Yep.
Cool. Back to you shortly. Thank you, Bill. Bill Melugin across town here.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.